Hello darling. Today's video is sponsored by TEAMI Blends. Hey, big thanks to TEAMI Blends for sponsoring today's video. You guys be sure to use code Chakira25 for 25% off of your purchase at TEAMI Blends. Detox at its finest, darling. Now I know we're all stuck here in quarantine, alone, unhealthy, eating whatever we can find, but all that stops today. And you can start with a cute little detox. I'm doing the 30-day detox. It came with this super cute bottle and you can't go wrong with this color, honestly. It comes with a filter and a secret compartment at the bottom. It also came with 2 teas and a detox calendar to keep up with your progress. Ooh. Let me tell you something. I've had a lot of detox teas before, and this is the only one I can even drink because the rest of them taste disgusting. Smells heavenly. 1. 2. Tastes good. 3. It's good for you. I actually got up early this morning. I never do that. We love improvement. This is me fangirling over the cup again. It's just too cute, you guys. I feel so high class. Cheers. Oh my gosh, I like the bayang. Comment down below if you like the bayang. Anyways, I'm in between hairstyles. Anywho, hey you guys. Welcome to movie night. This is the first movie night I've ever done on my channel. Cool. So, today we are going to be watching The Kissing Booth 2. Yes, I know, we have not watched the first one yet. But you know what? This one's the one that just came out. Alrighty, let's get started, shall we? Okay. So this movie basically starts off the same way the first movie did. If you didn't watch it, basically Elle is narrating everything. She tells us about how she and Noah spent the whole summer together. And then he went off to school. And then she says,
my heart flew away.
Cringe. But then once he's gone, she hangs out with Lee and Rachel. Remember Rachel? And now that Noah's gone, she's missing him so much, and she's just nervous that he's gonna find someone else while he's at college and they're gonna be overdone for, out, forgotten, closed for business. So like I said, now that Noah's gone, she's spending a whole lot of time with Rachel and Lee.
Really ill.
You gonna have her sit in the backseat. That's her whole boyfriend right there. You couldn't let her sit in the front. Oh my god. Now, for some reason, as soon as they get to school, everyone takes one look at Elle, and then one thing leads to another, and everybody is just playing this game of telephone all of a sudden, spreading around the rumor that Elle and Noah have broken up, even though they haven't. And I don't know why they think they did, but because for some reason everyone is just so invested in this person's relationship. It's because she's the main character. This is good. That's even better. Okay, me and my foliage are gonna cuddle from now on. Not the bayang. Yeah, so they're playing this game of telephone, like I said, and they're doing this right in front of Elle. Like, they're literally in the parking lot. She's standing right there. Yeah, they broke up. Yeah, oh my gosh, then we go tell someone. I don't know, maybe it was just at my school, but nobody was this obvious. Everything was shady as frick, so I don't know. But that's not even the weirdest part. The weirdest part is the dude from the last movie who grabbed her literal butt cheeks is the one who comes up to her and actually asks her the personal question.
Hey, Elle. Sorry about you and Noah breaking up. Like, was it your decision or was it his decision? Like, who made the final?
Sometimes I hate high school.
I learned right off the bat watching this movie that everyone is all up in this girl's business. Like, what the, like, she don't, okay, whatever. The OMG, oh, my bad. The OMGs show up now. You remember them? Probably not. They're irrelevant. They did change the middle brunette OMG to a different middle brunette OMG who is not the same middle brunette OMG but looks a lot like the same brunette OMG but isn't. But they did look, she does look like her. So I gotta give you props for finding such a lookalike. Yeah, the OMGs are still weird, still irrelevant, and still unrealistic, still plastics wannabe. And the only reason they're even here right now is to get in Elle's business like everyone does. It's a trend. And to also mention to us that there is a new hot guy and he's hot and his name is Marco.
Gotta go. I want to take a peek at the new snack that just transferred in.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but Elle was wanting to be more mature and, you know, give Noah his space or whatever so that he can flourish, and by doing that she basically just comes off as really dry. And so she gets called to the office because she has a call from her dad, and it's not her dad, it's Noah. But no, basically he's just asking, why are you being dry? And then she's all like, I wanted to give you your space. And he's like,
bitch, what the fuck? I don't want space.
If I wanted space I would have been an astronaut. And I'm like, going
space out there. I don't want space. I don't want space. I want you. I want you around me all the time. Text me, you call me, send me a messenger pigeon, whatever it is.
Yeah, that was kind of cute. Moving on, Lee and Elle get the kissing booth approved for this year, but there's an issue. Noah's gone, and so they need someone else to be the face of the kissing booth to get people to want to do it. Since there's no other remotely attractive guys in this school, we have to figure out who's gonna be the face of the new kissing booth. Just like the year before, Elle tells the council that she has someone already lined up for the kissing booth when she doesn't. And we all know who the council is looking forward to. But Elle seems to not, even though we as the audience already know that it's gonna be Marco. He is, like the OMG said, the new guy who is hot. Anyway, so yeah, she lies about having him already lined up for the kissing booth. But have no fear, for this is but the first of many lies in this movie. Buckle your seatbelt, glue down your lace front. We're in for a bumpy, over-dramatic and non-realistic, angsty, teenage hormonal ride. So Noah asked Elle if she would consider applying to schools in Boston, because that's where he's going to school. He's going to school in Harvard. Did I just say in Harvard? I meant at Harvard. He's going to school at Harvard. She and Lee made a promise to go to the same school, and they're trying to go to Berkeley, which is in California. And rule number 19 says that you have to go to the same school as your bestie. Elle starts to think about it, you know, but she decides to keep this information a secret from Lee, even though in the very first movie, I don't remember which rule it was, but one of the rules was if you can't tell your bestie, you probably shouldn't be doing it. But it's okay, because lying and omitting information went down so well in the last movie. Am I right? Oh.
But here's the thing. Who knows if I'd even get accepted into a Boston school? What would be the point in telling Lee now and getting him upset over nothing? Right?
No.
You guys remember how Elle and Lee used to do this Dance Mania game at the arcade? Yeah, well they still do it. Only now they realize that someone has a higher score than them. I joked. The audacity. And this person happens to have the initials MVP. Now us as the audience know that it's probably gonna be Marco because the first name is M. We know, okay, we know. But Elle and Lee, it seems to go over their head. Especially since this movie took it upon itself to mention just how hot Marco is directly before these characters realize that they no longer have the high score. The movie then proceeds to have Elle accidentally tell her entire school just how hot old Marco dude is over the intercom.
Oh, come on. You can't be that hot. The OGs were right. This guy is a snack.
And this chick here just lets her, can't stand her, tell everyone at her school over the intercom about how
Marco can get it.
And it's this whole buildup of her talking about just how hot he is, just to reveal his face. And I kid you not, he is literally a brown version of Noah. He literally looks exactly like him. Are you kidding me? The hot guy leaves and then the new hot guy who replaces him looks exactly like... At least we know Elle got a type. Pretty boy eyes and dimples, and tall.
I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna go get myself a snack.
Damn, son.
This movie's funnier than the last one. But things get a little juicier now. A little juicy. Because Elle has caught a glimpse of Little Miss Perfect Chloe. Little Miss, I speak more than one language. Little Miss, I have a cool accent and a cool childhood to match. Naturally, Elle gets a little jealous, a little skeptical. But lucky for Elle, she has the chance to check this Chloe chick out close up. Because Noah invites her to come spend a weekend with him in Boston.
Okay, Ellie. All right, I am going to go for pounded on this.
I don't like that guy for so many reasons. He always looks like he's actually gonna combust into flames or puke or something, like, or both. He just always looks like he's about to spew out the worst case of diarrhea known to man. He's always breathing heavy, and I don't know about y'all, but like I hate the sound of people breathing. It makes me angry, but he's always doing that. And he's the reason that Elle's team loses in their little field day thing, and she loses against Marco. He tells Elle that his crush, Miles, is really good at volleyball, which he's not. He just said that to get him on his team, which, okay, that's cute or whatever, but also we could have won. Wait a minute, how much time has gone by? Actually, because I don't know, maybe it's just my school. The whole senior field day type of stuff usually doesn't happen until the end of the year, unless this is just PE for them, in which case, what the frick? Why is it so intense? Tuppence hot. There, I said it. Remember how I said that Elle was looking into going to school in Boston with Noah? Well, there's a little issue. There's a little problem. It just costs too damn much. Luckily, Elle is able to enter this dance competition. This Dance Mania dance competition. Because how convenient. And also, the prize is $50,000. But yo, the worst part about this is she gets Lee to help her. And you know, she obviously ends up telling him that, yo, I need money for school. So he agrees to help her in this competition, not knowing that she needs this money to go to a school that he doesn't even know she's applying to. I feel like that's a little messed up. And to make matters worse, Lee is giving up so much time he could be spending with Rachel. She's already feeling a little on edge because Elle is literally always hanging out with him, and then she never gets any alone time with Lee. So now he's giving up time that he could be using to spend with Rachel to spend training with Elle, who's lying to him.
Ooh, this is perfect. We need a headliner for the booth. Everyone's obsessed with him. Why?
What do you mean, why? He's literally the new Noah. Literally, like, he's the new hot guy, and he looks just like. But of course, Marco won't do it for free. He challenges her to any game in the arcade. And so Elle does this little reverse psychology thing. Yeah, we can do any game except the Dance Mania one because that one's so hard. And he's like, nope, we're doing that one. And honestly, I think he did that on purpose because they made it seem like she's the one who tricked him. But we all know who MVP is, you know, the one with the highest score. We know it's Marco. Because maybe he put 2 and 2 together and knew that L plus E or E plus L, whatever it is Lee and L. Like, because he has more than 2 brains, but they couldn't put together that MVP is. But whatever, it doesn't matter because Marco Valentin Peña ends up losing anyway. So of course, like, he has to, otherwise how is he gonna do the kissing booth?
You think Rachel would do it?
Oh shit, Rachel.
What?
No. I was supposed to hang out with Rachel tonight.
Ooh, you forgot about Rachel.
I'm so sorry. She's lonely. I can't just tell her that we don't want her hanging out with us.
But you can leave me standing at the movie theater for 45 minutes just fine?
45 minutes? What are you doing still waiting on him 45 minutes? You're at the movies and you waited for the movie almost done. What you gonna wait for? Girl, it's time to go. So he promises to talk to Elle about giving them some space, which he doesn't because everybody in this movie lies. Oh, but goody. Elle is finally getting to see Noah again.
There's my guy.
So we're just gonna pretend that he didn't just hit that guy's backpack. Like, we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Okay. And obviously, she just can't wait to meet Chloe. I can't wait either.
Dashing. Hello, gorgeous.
He touched her butt.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
What the actual frick, Noah? And why are you holding her for that long? Staring into the eyes, like, what is going on?
Join us.
This is unrelated, but what the frick is he wearing?
Where were you?
I actually have notes.
Oh, so you're just not gonna introduce them?
God, you're gorgeous. Too bad this one here is so ugly though, isn't it? But he does do as he's told.
What?
Can we go again?
No way!
Oh my god. Not that she found the earring though. Oh, and not that he's been texting her back and forth like that. Ooh. Oh, and yeah, that's another thing. That's literally the only time in this entire movie that anyone has any previous messages. If you look at any time someone in this movie texts someone else, it's always like a fresh chat, as if they just delete all their messages every time they talk to someone. What is up with that? Uh-oh. Lee busted his ankle. Whatever are we gonna do now? Definitely not get Marco to replace Lee in the dance competition so that Elle and Marco have more time to be next to each other and be all flirty and cute. That can't be it. That can't be what's gonna happen. Except that's exactly what happened. Only Lee did this on purpose. His ankle is fine. He just did this because Elle would have a better chance at winning with Marco because he's the better dancer. But also, this way he would be able to spend more time with Rachel and he wouldn't have to actually ask Elle to give them space. Anyways, Marco teaches Elle how to feel the music or whatever. And they have their little heart-to-heart, getting to know each other, becoming friends, becoming romantic interests. And he hums to her because that's normal. Yes, but no, he pops out his guitar and they fall in love. No, I'm just kidding. They do start to like each other because the girl who's supposed to be
not like other girls,
who doesn't really wear makeup and is sporty, who has blue eyes and brown hair and is not the popular chick, who isn't supposed to be the hottest girl in school, is able to get 2 of the hottest guys in school to like her, and I can't even get one. Whatever. The Halloween dance Wow. Tell me why they were supposed to go as a s'more, she, Lee, and Rachel, but last minute she and Lee changed their idea from s'more to Ghostbusters, and they forgot to tell Rachel. So Rachel shows up looking like a big fluffy marshmallow. Rachel is gotten so fed up that she literally goes off on Elle.
And I never wanted to be a friggin' marshmallow in the first place!
I just can't take her seriously when she's dressed like a marshmallow. So Elle does try to give them their space because she's starting to get the memo now. But tell me why she couldn't sit with them at lunch. I feel like that was a bit much. Y'all could have let her sit with y'all at lunch. Why are you touching him?
Want some company?
Of course she does. Perfect timing, Marco, but genius slick. I'm on to you. Now, Noah says that he'll be back in town for Thanksgiving the day after next, meaning the day after Elle's competition. But he actually comes back a day early so that he can be at her competition. And while they're at the competition, Lee finds out that Elle was applying to Harvard. Elle and Marco do their little weird dance, and they get so happy that they...
Nope.
Though why would she do it there anyway? Like even if Noah wasn't gonna be there, this is on live television and Elle sucks. This is about to be one tense Thanksgiving dinner. Also, can we talk about how different Noah looks in this movie? I get he's been to college for a whole year, but still.
Why are you mad?
I don't know. Maybe the answer is in here.
Was he just carrying her bag around? Like, was he just holding it, waiting for her to get there just so he could be like, oh, maybe the answer's in here?
Lee, you never said. Yes, he did. Lee, tell her.
All the tea about Lee not telling E that he and Rachel needed space from her hanging around them constantly just got spilt. And now Lee's crying and Rachel's crying. It's definitely not a different day if that's what you were thinking. Not that she found the earring under her bed. And also not that Chloe's just gonna sit there looking stupid, knowing exactly what Elle is thinking and knowing that's not the case and having a reasonable explanation as to how the earring got under the bed and still not saying anything right then and there. She and Noah both wait to the end of the movie to clarify anything. And now Elle's crying. Then she goes to find Rachel, who is also crying, and explains to her she didn't realize that she was
Cock blocking.
I just didn't expect her to say that. Anywho, Rachel and Lee make up at the kissing booth, which by this point I forgot the kissing booth even existed.
I missed you.
I missed you. And then Marco shows up, forgot he existed too. And Elle basically is just like, yeah, I have feelings for you, but you're not the one. And she starts crying again. Anyways, Chloe finally explains that the earring was nothing. And then Elle and Noah run to each other and huggy kissy. Turns out Noah just wanted a friend like how Elle has a friend in Lee. Honey.
One thing that you're not is stupid.
Well, anyways, there's multiple points in this movie that make me cringe and make me want to actually bang my head against the wall. Yet, for some reason, I still like this movie. And I will probably continue to watch it over and over and but hey, it was a fun ride. I laughed. The relationships are still toxic. Everybody lies for no reason. Lee doing the most. Elle doing the most. Honestly, this movie could have been a whole lot shorter. 2-hour-long movie. If Noah had just been upfront with Elle about everything. On to the end of the movie, Elle ends up getting into both schools. But she tells her friends and Noah that
I got waitlisted.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Rochelle. Wait a minute. Rochelle. Y'all heard that? Replay.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Has her name been Rochelle this whole time? Is that on me? Am I stupid? Did they say that in the first movie? They've been calling her Elle this whole time. So even if her name is Rochelle, why did he pick now to just say it? He calls her Elle as if it's her actual name, you know what I mean? Like, if you always call her Elle, why now do you pick to call her Rochelle? Wow. Okay. Okay. If you have any recommendations for movies that I should watch and talk about, yeah, just put them in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry. But if you did, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know? Be sure to follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. The links to both will be in the description, unless of course I forget, in which case it won't be. Until next time, my children. Ciao.